Hey guys, I am Just and welcome to Cyclop India. So we are starting a new series of videos for the Cyclop community and everyone who is interested in cycling. The idea here is to share meaningful content so that you guys can make informed decisions for anything and everything related to cycling. And what better way than to start off with the first ride impression of the Scott Speedster 10. So here's the thing, I already have an MTB and somehow I felt that since I'm doing 95% of the riding on road, I need something different. I need something that is more road capable, gives me the excitement of riding fast. And that's when I tried my first road bike. The experience, boy oh boy, it was so infectious. The speed, adrenaline rush that you experience when you're riding fast was something that was missing in an MTB. So the question that came to my mind was, maybe I need both of them. So that's when the search for the road bike started. And there are multiple brands in the market. You have the stalwarts like Trek and Cannondale, which everyone swears by. But I was looking at something lower down the range, something that aligns with my budget and gives me great value for money. And this being my first road bike, I was not very interested in just going for the brand. What I was really interested was getting the right group set. I wanted a group set that could keep me entertained for a long time. I didn't want to buy something and, maybe 6 months down the line experiencing a performance group set and then saying, wow, this feels awesome, and here I go, another upgrade happening in 6 months. So I wanted to buy something that is going to serve me for the next 4 to 5 years. So basically, I zeroed down on the Shimano 105 group set. So the 105 group set is the entry to the performance level group sets that Shimano offers. But the major issue with the 105 group set is all the bikes with 105 came at a 1 lakh plus cost, specifically from brands like Cannondale and Trek. And that is when I decided to invest in a Scott. So Scott India offers a series of endurance bikes starting from the Scott Speedster 30 going to the 20 and the top of the line Scott Speedster 10. And this one is the top of the line variant. So for me, a bike is a piece of art. And I feel Scott does a great job in the way they build their bikes. The fit and finish, the paint job, and the overall look of the bike is just amazing. In India, comes only in the black color. And even in the black, the bike looks pretty attractive. And of course, you can't miss the color on the sidewalls of the tires. That brown color is sure to get you a lot of attention on the road. I am pretty new to cycling, but still I wanted to go with the endurance range from Scott. Why? Because although I love speed, but my ultimate objective is to do tours on the bike. And that is why I needed a road bike which has a geometry which is suited to endurance. So let's get started by talking about the components on this bike. I can talk all about the components and bore you out, but I don't think you are here for that. Let me hop onto the bike and tell you how it feels like. So let's start with the basics. The Scott Speedster 10 weighs in at 9.42 kgs, which is pretty impressive considering the price point this bike operates in. It comes with quick release on both the front and the back wheel, which makes it super comfortable to pack this bike in your car and head out. So one thing that I really love about the bike is the way they have paid attention to the smallest details. You look at the black paint that I've already spoken about. It has a certain sparkle to it which really makes it shine through. At first glance, the paint is easily passable as a normal black, but at different times of the day with the sunlight hitting it from different angles, you get to see that amazing sparkle on the frame, which is really brilliant. Talking about the frame, it is made up of the 6061 double-butted alloy, which is as reliable as they get. And the endurance geometry is just focused towards riders like me who would want to spend a lot of time on the saddle. And talking about the heart of the bike, is the Shimano 105 gear set. This is a 22 speed gear set with 11 gears at the back and 2 at the front. So a total of 22 speed options for you. It's perfect for highway riding, touring on long open roads. Along with that, this gear set with the second sprocket up front offers great flexibility on inclines. Whenever you head out to the mountains, provided the roads are good, not full of potholes, then you can definitely use the second sprocket at the front. The seat comfort on the Scott Speedster 10 is very important because it touts itself as an endurance bike. The saddle on this bike is provided by Syncros. It's specifically the Tofino saddle, which fits majority of the riders who like to sit back in an upright riding position. I have personally spent 3 hours on the saddle in one go in one of my rides, and it was not an issue at all. So I would say that the saddle comfort is pretty good. The handlebar as well also forms a very important part of the riding geometry, and this one is also provided by Syncros. These bars are made of high grade 7075 alloy, and in my experience the handlebar has been very comfortable. The bar tape provides just enough shock protection to complement the comfort offered by the carbon fork. In all 3 riding positions there was no fatigue that I could feel. So I would say that the overall build quality and the fit and finish, and more importantly the feel on the handlebar, is pretty good. Let's come to the visual highlight of this bike, the tires. The tires are from Schwalbe, specifically the Lugano 2 series. The size is 700 by 28C. So the C refers to the tire being on the slightly wider side of the spectrum. The tires come with K-guard puncture protection. A tire would cost approximately $20, which is about 1500 to 1600 rupees. Talking about the brakes come from Tektro, the 526 model. These brakes are rim brakes, and it is the only gripe for me. At this price point, you really expect to get hydraulic disc brakes. But rim brakes are also very good. They serve the purpose pretty well. So now let's talk about the $1 million question. How much did the bike cost me? So you can get the Scott Speedster 10 in India for about 80,000 rupees. The bikes with similar specs would cost you above 1 lakh, easily above 1,10,000 rupees. And I feel that the fit and finish on the bike from Scott is comparable to any brand out there. And let's talk about the maintenance, how I intend to keep it the way it looks right now. I live in the Delhi NCR region and I bought this bike from Delhi. I'll get support from the dealer in terms of maintaining it, the regular services that happen. Also, considering the fact that the bike has standard components from renowned brands like Shimano, I don't see much issue in any sort of replacements happening. Moreover, that stunning looking sparkling black frame is covered for a lifetime. So to sum it up guys, if you are in the market to buy a road bike and have a range of about 80k in mind, then this is one offering that you should definitely consider. You are getting the Shimano 105 group set, which is ever reliable and the entry into the performance series. So you will be all set for like 4 to 5 years, not an issue there. You are getting the backing of a great brand like Scott and the amazing looks on this bike. I have already said enough about it. You are definitely going to get a lot of attention on the road when you head out and cycle. So that is all we had to cover about the Scott Speedster 10. Do share your feedback about the video. Tell us if you like the content or not. If there are any specific road bikes that you would like us to review going forward, comment in the section below and we'll try to give you a review of that bike. So stay tuned to this space, subscribe to the channel and keep cycling. Till then, bye-bye.